It does again, and it's you again.
Hey!
Welcome to Saturday Night Twat Watch.
Oh,
BEKI and Lumpy Show.
Hello.
Hello, a visit from Lumpy and Pog.
You want me to do your voice?
Do my voice, sing on.
Hello, love.
That sounds anything like me. Anyway, now let's have a look at our glorious leader. As we know, he was in hospital.
Oh, yes, the
Hospital that they've been underfunding. He was in hospital last week. And now he's recuperating, and he's doing what the rest of us are doing. So let's have a little look at his attire whilst recuperating.
Long way up, short way down. Come on, then. All from... Here he is. I think he's settling in now, back to normal life.
Good old Doris.
Oh, hey, come on, we're not patriots, are we?
Right, so we're going to have a little video now. This is us lot at Shepherd's Bush Empire some few years ago, performing a song, what is called Ordinary Girl.
Of which none of you watching are ordinary girl,
obviously.
Especially you boys that wear drag.
Yes.
I wanna be an ordinary, work in the city making lots of money. I wanna be an ordinary girl. I wanna be an ordinary, rise through the ranks of the company, yeah. I wanna be an ordinary girl. I changed my boots for a new power suit, give a speech at the Women's Institute. I'll try to look cute and obsess about food, and always watch my P's and Q's. Be successful, never fail, get turned down by a furniture sale. An ordinary girl. I wanna be an ordinary, fund my future security, yeah. I wanna be an ordinary girl. I wanna be an ordinary, lunch with the girls and a flat in Surrey. I wanna be an ordinary girl. I changed my boots for a new power suit, give a speech at the Women's Institute. I try to look cute and obsess about food, and always watch my P's and Q's. Be successful, never fail, get turned down by a furniture sale. An ordinary girl. Ordinary girl. I wanna be an ordinary, work in the city making lots of money. I wanna be an ordinary girl. I've changed my boots for a new power suit, give a speech at the Women's Institute. I'll try to look cute and obsess about food, and always watch my P's and Q's. No late nights, no rock and roll, an easy life without a soul. Ordinary girl. Ordinary. Ordinary girl. Ordinary girl. Ordinary. Ordinary girl. Ordinary girl. Ordinary. Ordinary girl. Wow, darling.
Oh, well, darling indeed, eh? Very ab-fab.
Anyway, thanks for watching us. We'd like to say hello to some lovely people. I'd like to say hello to Fee Duncan. We've got her band Slalom D coming up later on. We've also got Blitzkrieg and the Durellas, Life on Mars, As Sirens Fall, and Backstreet Abortions, and Loaded 44. But now...
Just a minute, it's too good, this, isn't it? It's
not too good. It's not too good.
No, nothing's too good for you lot. Oh, dear.
Now we've got the Midnight Dogs and a song called Let's Go.
Oh, and is there anything special about this video?
It is. There's some
Becky?
dressing up as ladies going on. I think they're reenacting Scooby-Doo. There's a geezer in a dog outfit as well.
Raggy!
The singer basically is dressed as Daphne. So if those of you who like your men dressed as ladies, and I am one such person, you're probably going to like this. that was the Midnight Dogs. And let's go.
Now I like that. It's rock and roll, isn't it?
It's rock and roll. It's rock and roll with a bit of dressing up as ladies. Can't be beat.
Oh, no.
And we've got a nice photo. We've got something for you, ladies, now. We've got a man from a band called The Fucking Glorious.
Oh.
We will be playing his band probably next week, but for now you're going to have to make do with a photo of him. And you've got to guess who he is. Here he is. This is BEKI.
Are you going to sing a song that might give a clue?
No, just show him. I'm not going to... We are the champions, my friends. It's a wrong song, isn't it? What was the song for this?
I want
to break free. Very nice. I like the picture. Is that Dickie Davis on his arse?
Aye, it is.
I don't quite see the relevance of that, but very nice.
Well, it's a Yorkshireman. There ain't no relevance.
Okay. You say Yorkshire people are irrelevant. That's not going to go down well, is it? In the homelands.
You're too quick for me, Becky.
I'm too quick for you, yes.
Yeah.
Right, next we have another wonderful band from the northeast. This is Loaded 44.
Now, these are good.
And a song called...
In fact, they're all good.
Yeah, we're not going to play shit, are we?
No way. Only the best. But Stevie and Bex. And Bex's name is spelt like
same
yours,
as mine.
Oh, look, we're Tremor Twins. With
we got the same
Battle of Britain
T-shirts on.
Battle of Britain shirt. And we are in a battle, innit?
We are in a battle, yes.
Anyway, where
this
are
is
we?
called this is Lady 44 with Get Ready.
Hey, what you trying to say? Taking a knife and you walk away. There's gonna be someone after you. Adrenaline pumped on top of the world. Talk shit like a little girl. There's gonna be someone after you. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready for the coming attack. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready, it's a heart attack. Year after year, same old cover. Round goes your way to another. There's gonna be someone after you. Got no respect for the work that we do. Taking the money for nothing new. There's gonna be someone after you. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready for the coming attack. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready, it's a heart attack. Come on! Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready for the coming attack. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready, it's a heart attack. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready for the coming attack. Don't look down, don't look back. Get ready, it's a heart attack. Get ready, get ready, get ready, it's a heart attack. Get ready, get ready, get ready, it's a heart attack. Don't look down, don't look back.
Yay! The excellent Loaded 44 and Get Ready. And the
Cammy
lovely
Geordies.
Stephen Strawn is in that band. And he does a lot of work for animals. He's one of us. He actually organised the Paul's gig, which unfortunately has been shelved for now, obviously because of coronavirus. But he also helped organise the auction that raised him quite a lot of money and helps feed and care for lovely animals. So...
They're a lovely
top
couple.
band.
Lovely couple. Well, yeah, they're all very, very talented. Lovely. Steve's
and
with,
decent people too. Which
He's
is what
with
matters.
Mr. Lord Charlie Harper. Isn't he in the subs?
Has been raised to the peerage now from his surname?
Oh, well, some people say it's the King Charlie Harper. It's a
King
salute.
Chaz.
Salute.
King
for
Charles III.
Thank you. Yes.
Right, as we're all in lockdown still, a lot of us are having problems with our hair. Mine's getting longer and longer. I can't get a haircut.
I'm going a bit Danzig.
So we thought we'd do some grooming tips from our mechanic, Rod Stewart. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, yeah. So this is RS Auto's grooming tips for men.
Yes, Rod. Did we mention him? He is
called
Rod Stewart.
Yes.
Honestly, shit, they're not.
Hi guys, a lot of people getting worried about their haircuts, not me, because I don't care, because I've got no hair. I've got a little bit on my sideburns here, I can cut them with my scissors, so I don't care.
There you go. Male grooming tips from Mr. Rod Stewart.
Proper South Londoner, mate, and a real genuine heart of gold. Heart of gold, mate. Yeah, do anything for you, like, you know, I'll lend you his ladders.
Lend you his ladder, yes.
Yeah, he was a bit, you know, debating whether or not a lend.
You can't really do a South London accent, can you? Never mind, you've not lived here long enough, only 30 years.
South London. Yes.
Right, so we've got another video for you now. This is one of ours, but we didn't make the video. A very nice man made it for us. I think it was a man anyway. But I've forgotten his or her name, so that's not starting well, is it? Anyway, it's called Beautiful Toy. Yay! I shouldn't cheer it, should I? It's the video is really good, though.
That video's
It's got some wonderful people on it, including the lovely Noddy Holder.
Oh, Roddy
and
Holder.
His quiet, dulcet tones.
I think we should say hello to you lovely people who are all listening in and doing stuff. There's people from Sweden. Vi älskar er. I don't know how good that were or not.
He
anyway,
said he loves you.
I think it's... Hey,
yeah. We've got people in Medellin and Chile and France, as well as Yorkshire and South London. So
yeah, look, Barnsley.
Cool. Barnsley.
Truly international, this is.
Truly Barnsley.
Than us. Hey, up, old lad. How's that doing? All right. Nice. But anyway, there's a lot of lovely comments. Thank you so much for listening.
Putting up with us.
I think we've got some steaming bands again. We have to up it a bit, eh?
No shite on here, apart from us.
Apart from
everybody
us.
else is highly talented. We're going to be a bit more serious now. We've donated a track to the Cereal Bowl Soup Kitchen project, where you can buy a track of, not just us, lots of other bands. It's just £1. You don't have to buy the track if you don't want to, just give them £1. It's to help feed the hungry. And we were introduced to this charity by the lovely Fee Duncan. And we're going to play her band now. This is Pressure by Slalom D.
Yeah, before, I always have to say something after you've introduced it, which is incredibly unprofessional.
It's not, it's because you've got to line it up.
But
it gives me time to get one.
Fee and her other half.
Roy. The notorious Roy. They did a pissed up pub quiz last night.
I tried to, guys, I mean, you know, you're lovely people, and but I'll tell you what. I think the quiz went on from that way, didn't it?
They were smoking fags and drinking wine.
Fags. The iPad, they were filming it on an iPad or a phone. That
got
fell
slightly
over.
Wobbly after about half an hour.
They spilt wine over the screen, and they got increasingly hammered. And as the show went on, which isn't something that we do.
We would never ever do a thing like that, would we?
Anyway,
so here we are.
Slalom D, lovely Newcastle mob. All our love to you.
Why, man? Did you hoy them tabs at Wool, lass?
I didn't, man.
Well, it's the North East, isn't it?
Advice Squad, brought to you by Wilco's Meths.
Well, that was the lovely Slalom D and Pressure.
Oh, they're good, aren't they? How's this going down? This is going down.
I don't know if it's going down
we've erroneously stated that some of these people are from Newcastle and they're not.
Fact,
the Mackhams. I'm so sorry. You know, it's like I often get.
You're not allowed to mention hanging monkeys, are you?
No,
I'm sure they would do. They would. Oh, that's Hartlepool, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, but
oh, it's a bigger gaff. It's a big gaff.
It's a massive gaff, Becky. I'm a massive gaff.
Don't matter. We're 300 miles away.
We'll be taking off air.
We're taking off air for confusing our regions.
I hate it when in London,
my regions are confused.
They'll often say to me, "Are you from Manchester?"
How dare they? Wrong side of the Pennines. How very dare they?
I can't even say it.
Anyway, it's time for Advice Squad now.
Oh yeah, Advice Squad.
Advice Squad. The viewers have kindly sent in their problems for us to solve. So here we go. This is from Andrea Willers. Wellingtons or sandals? What's the best footwear for doing the essential shopping? I am planning to do that shop. Right, well, I'd say neither. No. Whenever I go out, in order to keep my spirits high, I wear proper, sensible, comfortable footwear like this. There you go. It's the only thing you could possibly consider wearing in these dire days. It keeps you clear of germs, even if you're a gentleman and you're in one of those dirty gents' toilets with 2 inches of piss. You can tell her 6 inches above it. So yes, always wear sensible footwear. So you don't need wellies or Crocs or whatever. You need stack-heeled 1970s boots.
Let's have another look. Oh, we just don't have a clue what to do.
I like the thigh loops.
I like the kiss boots. That's what's outside their door.
I think they were actually selling them. They've marketed them as
clean my boots. Let's do a Gene Simmons. Clean my boots, yeah. Anyway,
yes, it just sounds like some kind of sexual pervert, so I suppose it's the same thing, isn't it, really?
Same as thing,
right. Yeah. Now, the next question from Mark Vinicum is, mess on the rocks or straight from the bottle? Well, it's better chilled, mate. Ask the mess personally, put meth cam on.
Yeah, can we go to meth cam?
Oh, mess, do you like to be chilled first before you're drunk? Yes, I do. I prefer to be chilled before somebody drinks me.
Aye, so that's your answer. Right, it's all gone a bit.
It's a Scottish
young
one.
Ones.
It's gone a bit young ones, like SPG the hamster.
It's gone a bit
young
ones.
We've got another one here. This is a good one from May Kylie or Keeley. Sorry, May. I know you, but I don't know how to pronounce your surname.
Cheers, May.
Right. I don't like wearing bras as I feel restricted, but when I let my boobies hang out, I'm constantly tripping over them and standing on them, which causes so much pain. How do I prevent this without having to wear a bra? Really? You look quite a trim lady, if I recall.
Yeah, she is.
Right, obviously they're well contained. There's these enormous knockers flopping around on the floor. Well, I would say gaffer tape or wearing very soft slippers, so when you do stand on them it doesn't hurt, or maybe get yourself a pudding trolley. I made one for him for his beer belly. So you can sort of wheel it along. You know, like poor Captain Tom is doing, raising money for the NHS because it's so underfunded. He's having to push himself along on a trolley. It was a similar thing to that, but for beer-bellied gentlemen.
Why don't the Queen walk round Buckingham Palace? Why don't she walk round
She's probably got a butler. Hello. I'm give you some advice for coronavirus.
Why don't the Queen get carried round Buckingham Palace?
Send the servants and maids out to get all essential shopping so the butler doesn't get infected. Always keep the plebs at a scepter length so you don't get infected. So there you are, there's your answer. Get yourself a pudding trolley, a lady pudding trolley, or gaffer tape. Right,
that's good. Good advice.
Good advice.
Anyway, is that
good advice?
Yeah, I think we'll have that again. Advice Squad. Advice Squad. Brought to you by Wilco's Maths. Wilco's Maths, indeed.
Right, it's time for another band now. This is the Dorellas with Soho Hotel.
Oh, right. Now, this is rock and roll, isn't it?
This is rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
I might have to put my hat on for this.
Yeah, get your hat on and I'll get my cigar.
Got a bit of bling.
Now then, bit of rock and roll, jewellery. Anyway, but yeah, all that aside, these are great. Timmy, hello, Timmy, and your missus. Thanks for putting us on at that famous Open
Wanker at Christmas. I had a blast. I really enjoyed that gig.
Hello, Debs as well. Debs, Dirella, the Direllas. They're like the Ramones. They call the band after the bloody the names. isn't it? Which, you know, it's a good job, but we're not the cunts anyway. But
Cheers! Excellent Dorellas and Soho Hotel.
Oh, they're good. They're good. It's reminiscent of Pistols and all the good music that we were brought up with, isn't it, man?
Yeah, George Formby in your case.
Night fever. You know how to do it. Oh, yeah.
Right, so coming up soon, we've got the quiz. I mean, last week it was guitarists, and this week it's drummers. So we called it Disaster Mind in order to pay homage to the thumpers of tubs
out there, you tub thumping bunch of bastards. Fucking hate you all.
But before we do it, we've got this little video that someone made for us, and this is about a drum audition. As you will see, it's loads of drummers travelling across the world to audition, and this is Voice of the People.
Voice of the People, as Wayne calls it, doesn't it?
Peephole, yeah.
It's a mad video. Who did this? Whoever it is, I want some of them drugs.
Drugs is on, I like them.
Come on.
I'd like some too.
Against the law, now we're all criminals.
Yes, the descent of man. There they are, all those drummers going to auditions. I like the way one slayed, killed off his competition and then drunk blood from his skull. Anyway, now we have the drummer questions. This is Disaster Mind. Don't you have a theme? You have a theme tune?
Yeah, I did a special
We've written
theme
a special
tune.
theme tune.
Oh, by the way, did I mention that the original, the big band theme tune, I did that. I don't like to brag, I did that.
Get on with it. Play the...
Oh dear, I had a lot of fun putting that together, I tell you.
No, no cheating. No cheating. There's 7 questions just like last week.
It's a quiz.
There's one of them, if you get it right, you get a prize. Right.
What? Slap round the head.
Question number 1. Who is this? I drove a hovercraft off stage and into a pond where I was later recovered by police. So, who am I? I drove a hovercraft off stage and into a pond where I was later recovered by police. Questions 2. I cleaned my bum by sitting on a rapidly rotating shoe buff in a Belgian hotel. Who am I and whose idea was it? So, I cleaned my bum by sitting on a rapidly rotating shoe buff in a Belgian hotel. Who am I? Whose idea was it? Question 3. I turned a milk float into a small gentleman's club, complete with bar and chairs. Who am I? So I got a milk float, I put in a chair and a bar. Who am I?
Milko?
Number 4. I pissed out of a 3rd floor hotel window while smoking a roll-up in order to avoid setting off the smoke alarm, whilst my bass player beat me on the bum with a rolled-up towel. Who am I?
Hey?
So I repeat the question. I pissed out of a 3rd floor hotel window while smoking a roll-up in order to avoid setting off the smoke alarm, whilst my bass player beat me on the bum with a rolled-up towel. Question 5. This is... it's getting worse. I once shat in my guitarist girlfriend's handbag.
No.
So who was that?
No,
He once shat in his guitarist girlfriend's handbag. Question 6. This might be a bit more complex, but this one kind of tops that one. I once shat in the back of my guitarist's hired combo. Who was that?
What's the combo?
It's an amplifier and a speaker combined. So I once shat in the back of my guitarist's hired combo. Here, who am I? Right, last one, number 7. My guitarist once set fire to me in a recording studio and then threw more rubbing alcohol over me once I was alight, resulting in the band having to call an ambulance. Who am I?
Good Lord.
So my guitarist once set fire to me in a recording studio and threw more rubbing alcohol over me once I was alight, resulting in the band having to call an ambulance. Who am I? So there we go. Drummers. Answers later on.
Drummers. You can't live with them.
You can't, no. You can't eat them either.
Bloody hellfire.
Right.
That's hard, is that, Becky?
That is hard.
Yeah.
Because some of them are our drummers, so...
Oh, you give game away.
Yeah, but you got to know which drummers they were.
Yes, so ardent Valley Squad fans may very well know there's little secret questions.
They may well know.
Away the lads, away the lasses. Michael O'Donnell, Colin, Gary Barton's here again, thank you. He's the designer of our EPs. And actually, no, bugger it. I have decided... if you visit our website, anyone watching this, right, over the weekend, you're going to get 20% off our website, merch and that bollocks. Anyway, but it's just an excuse to play me other tune.
That's the discount coupon, mess.
That tickles me. That tickles me. Let's go to maths cam. There we are.
Thank you. Thank you,
Spoons and maths.
Spoonful of maths helps the medicine go down.
Yeah, so if you go to the vicequad.co.bollocks
vicequad.co.uk
and you get, and use in the shopping thing
in the cart.
It just makes me laugh if all you people having to do a tight mess.
In capitals.
Oh, I think we'll have that again, Becky.
Right, talking of mess. Oh God, here we go. Right,
here we go. It just tickles me. It took me a few minutes on keyboard to figure out chords.
Right, talking of mess, now got some friends of mine have done a special video, especially for this show. This is Jessie, who is head of the Women's Institute in North London, who arranges our Ladies' Night Out, and Biff, who is basically the Keith Richards of punk, and their band, the Backstreet Abortions, and this is called Can't Afford It.
This is specially for the BEKI and LUMPY show. Can't afford it, and we're the Backstreet Abortions.
Absolutely awesome. Well done. They're doing this in their kitchen. It's basically Chaos Kitchen Karaoke. They're just in their kitchen.
I love you best, man.
Performing live.
Yeah, I quit
Hello,
smoking.
driving. Jackie Daniels.
Lumpy.
Keith Richards of punk.
Oh, now then.
Eminently sober, not Jessie.
They're always, Biff and Jessie, we love them so much.
They've been up all night, apparently.
Oh, yeah, again. They're always posting pictures of themselves on trains, buses.
Having a line or a can.
With a can, and or several. And you haven't done it on a bike yet. Biff and Jessie, do it on a bike. You know, push iron, I mean, you know, not a...
Not a motorcycle.
Yeah, I've gone a bit Danzig here. What's going on?
I don't know. You need a haircut. Anyway, we've got another band coming up now, and we're going to have the answers to the drummer questions, and we've also got Blitzkrieg coming along soon. This is
good lads.
Pope Gustav with Bipolar.
These are good. I like it. I like makeup. Anyone who wears makeup. Who says men can't wear makeup?
I don't. I think Hey, Pope Gustav with Bipolar.
They sound good. What is it? It's a bit like rockabilly, cling jokes. Who else would you say it's like? Bit of Rob Zombie or something.
Bit of Rob Zombie, maybe, yeah.
I like that a lot.
I like his metal.
I like it a very lot. Muchly. Mind you, the lager is definitely helping the situation, and I'm overcoming my nerves, and I'm starting to waffle a bit.
Yes,
but
calm down.
I love you all. I love you all. I love you.
It's time for the answers to the drummer questions now.
Love you all. Hey?
Time for the answers to the drummer questions now. Are you ready? Because there's going to be some photos. Right. I once drove a hovercraft off stage and into a pond where I was later recovered by police. It was, of course, the completely mental Keith Moon. There he is in his hovercraft in a pond. Yes.
Well, he isn't in his hovercraft.
Well, he's just exited it, hasn't he, obviously?
He's climbing back into it, dear boy.
He's doggy paddling back onto it. Right, number 2. I cleaned my bum by sitting on a rapidly rotating shoe buff in a Belgian hotel. Who am I and whose idea was it? Well, it's our drummer Tone, and it was my idea. And he did it. He had a really chafed bottom the next day, but he did it. I've actually got some footage of him, a video of him doing it, but Wayne's lost it, so we've just had to construct this. Show them the picture.
Bloody hell, Wayne. Anyway, this is our drummer and a shoe buff because we can't find the video.
Right, number 3.
I went a bit mad with sound effects then, sorry.
Number 3. I turned a milk float into a small gentleman's club, complete with a bar and chairs. Was, of course, again, the lovely Keith Moon.
Yes.
Here he is,
we go.
with his gentleman's club, complete with chauffeur. There we are.
Yeah.
And you just get him to drive around the grounds of his house whilst he got rat-arsed in his comfy chair with his cocktail bar.
I think that driver might be Viv Stanshall, is it?
I don't know.
Bonzo Dog Doodah Band.
Could well be.
Might not be.
Right, number 4. I pissed out of a third-floor hotel window while smoking a roll-up in order to avoid setting off the smoke alarm whilst my bass player beat me on the bum with a rolled-up towel. Yeah. That was, of course, our drummer, another one of ours. This is Sir Kev Patterson.
Yes, Sir Kev Patterson.
Show him there.
Oh, there he is.
We had a wonderful photo of him with like a rolled up shirt front, like Les Patterson, with all stains and stuff on it, but we've lost it because it's from like several years ago, so never mind. Right, number 5. I once shat in my guitarist girlfriend's handbag. It was, of course, John Bonham. There he is, the wild man of rock.
What a drummer. What a drummer.
Awesome drummer. Shame about his toilet habits. Anyway, number 6.
No, let's get reverb on job here.
Yeah, it's enough of that. Right, number 6. I once shat in the back of my guitarist hired combo. This is a guitarist, and it was our drummer, Commander Benzo, who modelled himself on Bonzo. John Bonham,
Benzo.
Here he is, Commander Benzo, trying to look like Susie Sue, I think there, but falling a bit short. But anyway, that was good old Benzo. Right, now number 7. My guitarist once set fire to me in a recording studio and threw more rubbing alcohol over me once I was alight, resulting in the band having to call an ambulance.
Hello, is that... Hello, I'll give you a clue. Hello, is that the
ambulance service?
Oh dear, we've set fire.
Normally, the alcohol used to just like burn off the top of his clothes, but he was wearing spandex and it soaked through.
Spandex.
And when he was wriggling around, I thought it was part of the joke, so I threw more rubbing alcohol on him. Yes.
Who is it?
It was Bill Ward of Black Sabbath, and Tony Iommi was the culprit that set him on fire. Good old Tony. Well done, Tony Iommi.
I met Tony Iommi.
I've never actually set a drummer on fire. I've tried to. I set you on fire, didn't I? I set your pants on fire because he brought a Fender Strat into the house.
You set the guitar on fire.
I set the guitar on fire, but I didn't have any lighter fuel, did I? So it's just a bit charred around the headstock. I said, if you bring it in, I will burn it. And he brought it in anyway. So when the guitar didn't catch fire, I set fire to him, and he was running down the hallway with his knickers on fire.
Yeah. Anyway, I met
So I'm yet to
Tony
do it to a
Iommi.
drummer, yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Did he set you on fire?
I met Jimmy Page. I met
Jimmy
loads
Page.
of people. Oh, we mentioned that last time.
Yes,
we're going to run out of people to name drop.
Squeeze that one dry so many times.
Yes, I think you're right there. I'm just going to remind you of this vicesquad.co.uk thing for you all.
Go on,
Anybody?
show me your thing again.
Yeah, I'm going to show you my thing. And, use that discount code.
This much talent.
Oh,
Right, we've got the excellent Blitzkrieg now. This is called Bankers of Hate.
These lads are bloody good.
We've gone on
they?
to meth cam now.
I know. Well, we're going to come back to this cam any second now.
This cam, meth cam, you know I've had my share. When my geezer left home for another girl, I just don't seem to care.
No, baby. Blitzkrieg, good lads. Good lads, these.
Excellent Blitzkrieg with Bankers of Hate. Any bands out there who want to be featured on this ear mess that we're making, please send your videos in. We don't do requests. There's no point fans asking for videos. It's got to actually be the bands themselves send their videos in, because then we know you actually want us to play them. So keep them coming. We've got loads and loads to sift through. But we're going to try and get round and play all of you, because you all deserve to be heard.
You do
Anybody
indeed.
who's being artistic in these hard times deserves a medal and a pay rise.
To be fair, yeah.
And clapping for the NHS rather than giving them any money.
Let's applaud you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you all. Yeah. Oh,
Right.
some great bands. We've got some more, haven't we, Becky?
We've got some more. We had this band on last week. This is Life on Mars with Sports Suck. And it's only like 40
favourite.
seconds long.
Yeah.
That's my only criticism of it. It's a bit too short. So we've got to play it again.
We love you guys. And, yeah, sorry you have to put up with that idiot in America, but we have our
We've
own
got our
idiot.
own idiots, so, you
Yeah.
know.
I've got a picture of him somewhere.
Oh, right, yeah, he's which one?
Well,
Which
there's a-
idiot? Doris Nonsense.
Glorious leader.
There's our glorious leader.
Yeah. And then I've got another one somewhere.
Is this when after he's been taken ill? Oh, never mind. There he is.
Very drunk. Very drunk on maths. On the old maths. Hey! There we go.
Anyway, this is Life on Mars, And all sports suck.
News just in.
This just in. All sports suck.
Football's on, I don't give a fuck. Baseball's on, it fucking sucks. Hockey stick right up your ass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, jump up your ass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, jump up your ass. Football's on, I don't give a fuck. Baseball's on, it fucking sucks. Hockey stick right up your ass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, jump up your ass. All sports suck, I'll fucking pass. All sports suck, jump up your ass.
Don't you ever think you need a lover, not a friend? Don't you worry and tell me what to be, and I will gladly break in bed. It's so funny, and like the cigarette on my lips, you are a habit I just can't kick. Despite my reservations, you are everything that I need. But it just ain't the same. I don't wanna be a torch. I know that I'm painting my own sky black, so pull the walls down and take me with you. And give me some of that sweet holy water. And give me some of that sweet holy water. And goddamn, you're a good friend, but goddamn, you are a means to an end. Yeah, sweet holy water. Nights all filled with blood, white wine and lace. Maybe someday we'll make sense of the time that we waste. They told me to keep doing me, but my arm just aches. So let's both find out how hollow love tastes. So give me some of that sweet holy water. Give me some of that sweet holy water. And goddamn, you're a good friend, but goddamn, you are a means to an end. Yeah, sweet holy water. And we finally got to something no one understood, like getting to the end of infinity. I'm more than the tide to tragedy. They have you and I believe. Give us some of that sweet water. Give us some of that sweet holy water. Some of that sweet holy water. Goddamn, you're different, but goddamn, you are a means to an end. Yeah, sweet holy water. Sweet holy water. Sweet holy water.
Well, I like that.
Yes!
I like that. Come
That was
on.
Life on Mars with All Sports Suck, and a Sirens Fall with Holy Water. Quite a contrast
Extremes,
there.
yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like.
You're not telling me that you
my
liked
music to be different.
everything on the
I liked-
John Peel show, did you?
No, because he just played
This
Kettles
just
for
in.
Breakfast.
Aye, this is Kettles for
Knob
Breakfast.
Chef, this is Knob Chef.
New EP. But no,
I like differences.
anyway, I like that. I like that, and it
liked
was
it.
quite spiritual. I like the harmonies on that one.
It's quite gospel
Are they
inspired.
Yorkshire lads as well? Or?
I don't know. Probably
Anyway.
not.
Very good, and we do appreciate everyone listening in. We're near to the end of our broadcast, but...
I'm near to the end of my fucking tether!
I tell thee. But, do you know, we've run out of stuff with...
No, we haven't. We've got a rude picture we can show. Our bass player Wayne put this up on Facebook a few weeks ago, and it's like ye olde 18th century band hotel room. Put it up.
Oh, it's like... Well, it's actually after the gig, isn't it?
It's after the gig. It goes... Yeah, that's it. We've got another gig tomorrow, so we're only going to stay for 10 minutes. I wonder who she's got hidden under her skirts.
Yeah, I mean, has Wayne actually ever drunk wine from my house?
Probably, yeah.
You're pouring
only my
wine.
Cheap wine.
Let's have another.
There's no way I'm going to put the Chateau Lafite.
I'm gonna get a bit closer to the screen here because I've got to have a look. Now let's have a look. Get closer to the screen and see what's going on here. Right?
Have a look. Oh dear.
Right.
I hope you had a shower first. What I want to know is who's that behind the door having a ham shandy?
Yeah, that's got to be a drummer on it.
Probably. No, the drummers could be under the
banging on door out of time.
Banging on the door, yes. That's all they ever get to bang on, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're over an hour, and I cannot believe how
we've not been taken down yet.
And
particularly ours hasn't been taken.
But I've got to tell you, I know I'm a bit of a soppy sod, but who cares? These times, these weird times that we're all in, being locked up. Me and Becky would never have put this show together, and all these bands.
Yeah, someone else does. We're just reading from.
Would have been all doing their own thing and trying to get on and outdo each other. And actually, we've all been together, innit? You know what I mean? It's almost...
Nothing like a deadly disease.
Like communism, innit? You know what I mean? It's bloody socialism and all that lot. Anyway. But God bless the NHS. Let's applaud the NHS.
Let's
applaud all the truck drivers and
let's fund them instead.
Yeah, let's fund them. That'd be better, innit? Yeah.
Oh, use the taxes for what they were
your claps ain't going to pay me rent, is it, love?
No.
In fact, I might do it as an elderly nurse. Your claps ain't going to pay me rent, is it, love? There we go. But let's applaud the truck drivers, like Chris Bertram, and delivery drivers, and all the essential workers. Yes, and let's praise our glorious leader, who's obviously struggling to recover.
Cheesy what's
I believe he's got a yellow knob at the moment because all he does is watch porn and eat cheesy Wotsits. Or Cheetos for our American friends. But there we go.
That's a horrible thought.
Yeah, a cheesy, a yellow knob, which is indeed your American president.
I don't think any of our politicians actually had penises, so that's actually a really unpleasant thought, that they actually have full masculine appendages.
Yeah. You're going off edge at screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away, actually, from what you're saying.
All right.
So,
we're
going now.
Revisit Meth's camp.
We're going now.
Do we have to go? Do you want us to go?
Yes, I'm sure they do. So we're going to play you out what we always play you out every week. It's got to think of everything else. This is When You Were 17, and we'll see you next week if we're all still alive.
Love you all.
When you
thought you got rid.
We're still here.
Got rid of us. No, to be honest,
we've got an encore.
The love is just too much there. It's mad. It's mad. Isn't it? Oh, by the way, we reached 11,500 views and counting on last week's show. And we don't want to. I can't thank you all. There's just so many people. Hello from Germany. Hello, Guten Abend. Thank you, guys. See you next week. Really enjoyed the show. Thank you all. Thank you all so much.
Getting a bit hyperactive now. Quite a lot of wine.
Yeah, your feet are going, aren't they, Becky? Your feet are going. I'm sorry we give a false ending there, but
it's encore time now. We've got an encore. It's last orders, though. You now definitely have to leave the building. We're going to give you this baguette de merde.
Anyway,
us again. Sorry.
We've been winding down a bit now.
I'm getting all hyped up now.
Yeah. But I can't. Yeah, we've been online 1 hour 10 minutes, right? And it seems like 2 minutes.
Seems like days to the poor buggers watching.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No.
Yes, it does.
No, it isn't.
They want you to go home now.
All right, love. But anyway, so we are going to play another tune. So those of you who logged off, I'm sure you can catch up on
twatcam.com,
and we do really love you all.
I love you.
Are you up for
I love you, mate. It's not because I've had a drink. I love you.
Oh, love you, mate. Oh.
I love you.
See, there's people logging in still, so we do have to go.
It's because they like seeing us go, that's why.
Yeah. I think as soon as we said we were going, that were it.
That's it. They thought, let's watch the fuckers disappear.
But anyway, so in memory, and we will still retain that memory of Mr. Peter Shelley, and we would like to leave you all with this, and we are going this time.
We are really going this time.
And again, thank you all.
Last orders.
And
see you next week.
Love You More, which is the song. Love You More. See you next week.
I'm in love again, been like this before. I'm in love again, this time's true, I'm sure. Don't wanna end up like no 9-day wonder. I've been hurt so many times before. So my darling, I will never leave you. It's in my blood to always love you more. Love you more. It's my heart again that drives me so wild. I just can't explain, although I'm not a child. So why would I cry if you ever left me? Maybe 'cause you're all I'm living for. With every heartbeat I want you madly. It's in my blood to always love you more. Love you more. Oh, my love again. What I say is true, though it may sound plain.